Hi, welcome back. I am Anna and you are watching Hope in Bulgaria. So it's been again a long time since I have done one of these update videos. For those of you that have been keeping up with videos, we have been putting out footage almost daily of what has been happening in Nadezhda, but it's been a while since I've made a video sharing with you. So just to recap, we did a mission trip at the end of October through November. Almost a month, myself and Natasha were out in the community and it was an incredible time. I'm not going to go into what happened whilst we were out there because I want to keep this update video really brief. But if you want to check back, we put out videos. They're all marked. Just scroll down to check those out if you wish to catch up and see what happened whilst we were out on mission trip. Now, we were not planning on going back out to Nadezhda until February, but we are actually leaving in 2 days for a very short mission trip. We are going out for 1 week. It is going to be minus freezing by about 10 degrees, and so it is going to be absolutely freezing cold, and we will be traveling with our little ones again. So please be covering us in prayer. So we're flying out at 6 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, and we will be back the following Wednesday. And then we again will be doing another mission trip at the end of February, which will be longer. Yeah, there is a lot of children to take shopping at the moment. This is a praise report. When sponsorship started growing about 15 months ago, near the end of 2022, we had about 11 children sponsored, and we were really seeking God for direction because we really wanted a lot of these children. Well, there was a real need for these children to be covered with the provision of regular food and clothing. And so we were really praying and seeking God on direction, and all of a sudden sponsorship started to really grow. And throughout the summer, when we did, quite a couple of mission trips this year just gone, it continued to really grow, and we would get 60 children sponsored, 70 children sponsored, and it had been growing and growing and really incredible. And we just kind of joked that maybe we would have 100 children. I guess it was a hope, or a goal, let's say, that maybe we would have 100 children sponsored by the new year. And we are not quite there, friends, but we are at 98. We have 98 children sponsored. There is 2 babies about to be born down at the dump, and one of them is already covered with sponsorship, so that will be child 99. And I'm conversating with a few people as well about sponsorship at the moment, so we are about to hit 100 children sponsored. Now, this is amazing, this is fantastic, but this is a lot of extra work for the team. Having to take 100 children shopping every month is proving very difficult, especially with the weather as it is at the moment. And so I don't want to put anyone off reaching out to sponsor children. We have got it covered. We are flying out. We've booked some very cheap flights, so if anyone feels led to help out, we are able to do extra things whilst we're out there as well. And we will try and do food daily, but it will just really depend on what finance comes in. So yeah, just to let you all know that we are flying out for a week, and we have our next trip booked as well, which will be the end of February. Very exciting times. So yeah, rejoice with us and reach out if you want to be our sponsor 100, because I think we're going to have some kind of celebration, and it will be down at the dump Nadezhda. And yes, it is freezing down there, but all the glory to God. He has done marvelous things, and we are rejoicing. There is something that I need to share with you all about the Learning Centre, and it sounds really sad, but actually it's a blessing in disguise. And so when we were first told, when we were out on mission trip November, that Angel was not going to be available to do lessons in the Learning Centre anymore, for me my heart sunk, because I was just like, oh, how are we going to continue without Brother Angel? He does so much and he's so incredible with the children. But when he explained, we knew there was a school built at the entrance of Nadezhda. It was built whilst I lived there in 2018, so it's quite new. And a lot of the children from the community attend there because it's safer for them than attending Bulgarian schools where they get a lot of bullying. So Angel has been offered a job and has started working at this school, which is amazing because it means that the children are being educated. We are encouraging all of the children that were attending our learning centre to attend that school. And so really we're reaching out to share this with you because we haven't yet decided, and we are praying on whether the right step now, whether the right move forward is to use the learning centre for something a little bit different, or whether to look for someone to replace Angel. It is very important to us that the children are educated, but if Angel's got that covered in the school at the entrance of Nadezhda, that gives us the opportunity to concentrate more on Bible studies, on language, on preschool lessons with the little ones that don't have a school at the moment, and just small groups, prayer meetings and things like that, and training up the team as well, which we have a large growing team of youth that are helping us distribute food, and so just ministering to them and sowing into them. Moving forward, this might be a better option, but we would love your feedback, so please reach out with your ideas. And so this week in Nadezhda, we'll be arriving there Wednesday, is going to be all about keeping the children warm. It is very cold, as I've said, and so it's going to be all about hot food and clothing. We are going to be very blessed to be having some fellowship and some time with Adonna, Stephen and their daughter. Again, they're coming to meet up with us a couple of days after we arrive, and they're bringing some fantastic provision. We'll be handing out coats, warm winter clothing. Yeah, this is an amazing blessing because we have not been able to ship out. We've got so many clothes donated that we will be shipping out, but we're waiting till our mission trip in February because we won't be in Nadezhda for long enough to receive the things that will be coming on the delivery if we do it this time, because it takes 10 days for things to arrive. So that will be next time. The last thing I would like to share with you is something that we really feel very led to do. Now, there is a gentleman that lives down at the dump. He's father of 2 of our sponsored children, and we actually know him very well, but we're still confused over his name because we believed he was called Simi, but when we went to speak with him the last time we were there, he corrected us and told us his name is Semo, but we've heard people calling him Simi, so whether it's a nickname or what, we have learnt his name is Semo, but still forget and call him Simi sometimes, which, as you'll see in a minute, Natasha will do. But Simi was related to the 4 men that lost their lives in the horse and cart collision that happened in the summer. And he is a very gentle man. He's very loving. He loves the Lord. He had so much loss recently, and it was very devastating to hear that he'd lost his horse. And I'm going to hand over to Natasha to talk to you a little bit more about him, because she is a horse lover and we really want to bless Simi this mission trip. And we are going to be reaching out to you guys for a little bit of financial provision for this, but we really feel led to make this happen. And so please, if you feel led to get involved, this is really a man that I can't think of anyone in Nadezhda that I would want to bless with opportunity to provide for his family again more than Simi. So I'm going to hand over to Natasha for you to hear a little bit about his story. And also I am putting up a video about him as well that will have some footage of him with his horse and him with his children. So if you want to see that, it should be one up or one video down from this, so please check it out. But thank you so much.
Hi, it's Natasha. Surprise, it's not Anna. I just wanted to talk to you all about Simi and his horse. Simi is one of the probably most responsible horse owners. There are a few, but he is probably one of the ones I'm most impressed with, considering that he lives literally on the dump. His horse has always had hay. It's never skinny. He's a really good horse keeper there. And last time we were there on a mission trip, I was speaking to him because I went looking for here. I always go and visit some of them, and I was like, "Hey, where's your horse?" And he got quite upset. He teared up quite a bit, and he said the horse got a big belly and couldn't get up. Which for me, I've had horses. I've been involved with horses for like nearly 30 years. Actually, more than 32 years. And which means to me that the horse had got colic. Sometimes some of the horse owners around the dump area will let their horses loose because there are some patches of grass just behind. So you have like the dump houses, then you have the dump, and then you have like a little bit of industrial area, and there is some grass. So sometimes they just let the horses socialise a bit, which is really good for them, and also graze a little bit. So I'm assuming the horse ate something bad that it shouldn't have eaten, and it passed away. So This was the last time we were there. Now we know that Simi uses his horse for income for his family. A lot of the horse owners there use their horses with their carts to do deliveries. They do shopping deliveries for the local Nadezhda shops. They'll collect things from the entrance, because most Bulgarian deliveries won't come into actually Nadezhda, so they go and meet them at the entrance, as you've seen us do in some videos sometimes. So yeah, his horse passed away. Now this was an income for his family, and now he doesn't have that income, so we really want to be able to bless him with a horse. So if anyone feels led to donate towards that, the cost is about £500, which actually isn't a lot of money to buy a horse. I know some horses here go for like thousands and thousands of pounds. I'm sure in America they do as well, but these horses are specifically used and trained for horse and cart for work. But he does really look after his horses, so this is something that I personally can really get behind. And Anna, you know, we're both animal lovers, we both have animals, we've both grown up with animals, so we really want to be able to bless him, and we know that the horse will be as well looked after as possible. So if anyone feels led to donate towards Simi's horse, just let us know. We are going out in a few days now, so we would love to be able to kind of say, hey, come on, let's go horse shopping. And that's something I really want to, let's go horse shopping. Of course, as a horse owner and a horse lover, you know, you love going horse shopping. So we would really like to be able to do that with him and bless his family with another horse. And while we're doing that, you know, we will give all the praise and all the thanks to God for supplying for his need. So we really hope that you guys can all jump on board with it, and hopefully we'll have a really good update video for you and when we're out there, and we'll keep in touch about that. So thanks.
Thank you so much to all of you that have continued to support us, those of you that are praying for us. Again, this week prayer is so important, so thank you to all of you, and I just pray blessings over all of you and peace and the joy of the Lord. And I just I'm excited to be out there, so please be watching. We'll be putting out videos as often as we can, and for those of you that want more, add us on Facebook, because we are putting out lots. I don't know if many of you saw, we put out a video on Facebook of it. It was a video of me washing one of the children's feet out in Nadezhda, and it went viral this week. It got over 1 million views, and so it's just such a blessing to us, just to be an encouragement to others to serve, you know. Take up your cross, and we will see you really soon. Thank you.
Yes!